Coming up, which creatures can survive 100 days on a mutant hybrid dinosaur island? We will be figuring that out in this video. Which will survive, which will perish? Let's take a look. Previously, the D-Rex escaped, leading to all-out chaos throughout the facilities, leading to other dinosaurs in chambers to be released, like this baby Spinosaur. And amongst the confusion, a lot of dinosaurs were being taken out, and the top of the food chain were surviving, managing to escape. This baby T-Rex, however, was not as fortunate. However, its friend was luckily enough in the vicinity of the new shiny mutant T-Rex that was strong enough to stand up to the Indominus Rex, and they knew they had a whole island to take down, so they backed down for now and waited to come back stronger against these T-Rexes later. Other hybrids and herbivores tried to escape, but some weren't fortunate enough, as other top predators were getting them. By day 5, any mutants or creatures left within the labs had found their way out and tried to escape through the fences that were now shut down. By day 10, the Indominus Rexes decided they would chase off all amphibious creatures so that they would have less competition, or they would even take down those amphibious creatures. Luckily, most of the Spinosauruses got away. However, not every amphibious creature was lucky. T-Rex has also had its friend grow up, in which it is growing spikes and having a more mutant appearance. However, these T-Rexes, unlike the Indominus Rex, respect others' territory and will walk away and find a new one close by. By day 20, however, these hybrids are noticing they can outcompete the raptors, and they are forcing them into isolation, into hiding. By day 30, the T-Rexes have grown up and decided to start their own family. You'll notice the mutant T-Rex has grown into its own unique being, and that has helped give birth to a very bulky junior T-Rex, otherwise known as the J-Rex. However, due to the T-Rexes not hiding their cub properly, other predators are coming in for the taking. These hybrids, the Scorpios Rexes, and these are just baby ones, meaning they were recently made. That means there has to be a mother out there creating them all. Luckily, Mortem Rex is strong enough to compete with them all and takes them out. Now it's just a matter of finding where is this mother and can it be taken down. By day 40, all the herbivores and herbivore hybrids have united as a safety precaution to go and graze on food. However, unfortunately for them, the Spinoraptors, Carnoraptors are smart enough to have teamed up with the Indominus Rex and mutant Indominus Rex to take down a lot of these herbivores. It doesn't matter if they're hungry or not, they will take them down for the love of the game. The sport of killing is when this Indominus Rex starts the lunge on the Stegoceratops, taking it down. The mutant Indominus Rex takes down the mutant Tyrannosaurus. Luckily, some herbivores manage to hide away and escape into a crevice the Indominus Rexes cannot reach. However, any herbivore that doesn't get there in time is taken out. Unfortunately, unlike the Indominus Rexes, these raptor hybrids are not as smart and are eating a creature that has a virus. By day 50, the Tyrannosaurus is grazing in the valley. However, of course, the T-Rexes do need to eat, and whilst they are not killing for sport, they are killing in fairness out of nature, purely just to feast and stay well fit on this island. So Mortem Rex is trying to take down this Tyrannosaur for its family. However, it is being threatened to get stomped on. Luckily, the D-Rex appears and helps the Mortem Rex out. They are both T-Rexes after all, not raptor-like, more T-Rexes, so they can somewhat communicate to each other, and Mortem Rex allows it to feast with it, in which they'll take it home to their family. It's going to allow it to come to the T-Rex nest with them, as they can be a whole family together. By day 60, the Indominus Rexes are feasting on the raptor hybrids, as they have perished due to the virus, and their immune systems could not build up enough to protect them from this virus. So they are now meals for the Indominus Rexes. By day 70, the Velociraptors or just raptors in general in hiding, all of them have grouped together in fear of the hybrids, including that Deinonychus. However, the Scorpios Rex mother has found them and is trying to take the orange Velociraptor away from its family. But enough is enough. These raptors want to stand up for themselves and take back what should be theirs. They should be the smartest hunters on the island, not these man-made creations. So they stand up and as a team of 4 attack the Scorpios Rex, freeing the orange raptor underneath it so that it can get in the fight with the rest of the raptors to help them take down the Scorpios Rex, in which they are successful in doing. Now they can all celebrate and know that peace will be upon the raptors, at least for now, until more hybrids come along. By day 80, Mortem Rex and T-Rex wake up from their sleep and are interrupted by the Indominus Rex trio. That's right, all 3 of them are here, as they've realized most of the herbivores have gone to hiding, so they're forced to take down the top predators, as there is nothing else to take down. Luckily, there are 3 T-Rexes, the T-Rex, Mortem Rex, and D-Rex, and they can all fight against each other. And Mortem Rex, being the strong apex creature it is, takes out one of the Indominus Rexes, throwing it off the cliff. But that angers the mutant Indominus Rex, who is just as strong, if not stronger, than Mortem Rex. However, the D-Rex has more strength than the mutant Indominus Rex. However, it takes out the Mortem Rex with it, leaving behind only a D-Rex, T-Rex, and Indominus Rex. Outnumbered, it knows it needs to run away, or it will be taken out by these new apex predators of the food chain. By day 90, most of the island has been saved by these new fair protectors that aren't willing to kill for sport, but will instead take the island and give peace to it. The Spinosaurus is also coming out of the water. Even though it is mostly adapted to a water lifestyle now, it is free to roam the land, as by day 100, the Indominus Rex is forced into hiding and is not ready to come out until it notices a weak link in the food chain. However, more hybrids are threatening this ecosystem. Flyers are going to be forced into hiding, like this Pterosaur as a new hybrid pterosaur has come along, the Mutodon. Now that there is a new ruler of the skies and a new ruler of the land, the D-Rex, this is no longer Hybrid Island, but now Sightsee Island of Mutants. Stay tuned for the continuation of this story.